Hello and welcome back to the Moodle Course Development video series. I'm Joe Deegan, and in this section you'll learn what blocks are and how they can be used to customize your site. So let's go ahead and get started. So far you've learned how to access all of the editing settings and customize what appears on the front page. In this section we're going to discuss how to customize your site further with blocks. Blocks are the sections or blocks of information you see on the sidebar of Moodle sites. As you can see, I have a few blocks used for different purposes on each side of the page, but there are many more blocks available by default on Moodle, and there are even more that can be downloaded from Moodle.org. Let's take a look at how to add and remove blocks, and you'll be able to see what other blocks are available in a standard install of Moodle. To add or remove blocks, first you'll need to turn editing on. And you can see I'm already in editing mode, but if it said turn editing on here, you would need to click it. And then after turning editing on, you'll see this add a block appear down towards the bottom of the page. Click on the drop-down menu and you'll see a variety of blocks available to you. To add it, all you need to do is select it from the list. So I'll go ahead and use, how about this latest news one as an example. So all you do is select it from the list, and then you'll see it appear down here at the bottom. Now once it's on the page, and since you're already in editing mode, you have these edit icons appear. And you can use these to move them up or down, edit the settings, delete it, or show or hide it, or also override permissions. For example, if I want to move the block up or down, or to the other side of the page, I'll click this move icon, and then I can select where I want it to go just by clicking in the box you see here. So if I wanted to put it here up towards the top, I can just click there, and after a second or two, it'll appear there. Or if I want to configure the settings for the block, I can just click this edit icon, and it'll take me to this settings page where I can configure the settings for the block. And these settings will be different depending on what type of block it is, but you'll always be able to access them using that same edit icon. And then if we go back to the course page, we can add another block that comes in real handy, and that's the HTML block. So if I select HTML from the Add a Block menu, it'll be added down here to the bottom, and then you can see it says New HTML block, but if I want to add a title and some text or links to other resources or other multimedia, I can click on this edit icon, and then from here I can add a title. I'll just call it the HTML block for this example. And then you can add text here, or you can add links or other multimedia. And then you can configure its settings here. I just want it to display on the front page on the left side, so I'll just leave those options as is. And then I'll click Save Changes. And then after clicking Save, you can see it's added here. So this is a great resource if you just want to add some additional information or access to other resources. And it's also important to know that these blocks are not only available on the front page. A lot of these blocks are custom designed for course pages, and you can easily add them using the same steps to your course page. So that's where blocks like the course completion status come in particularly handy. So make sure to not only think about what you can add to your front page, but what blocks can you add to your courses to improve their effectiveness. Okay, time for a little practice. Now that you know how to add and configure blocks, explore what blocks can help improve your site by adding them and deciding if it's something that will be helpful. If not, go ahead and remove it. This will teach you more about what types of blocks are available and give you some practice adding and removing blocks. Now that you know how to add and remove blocks, you're able to customize the layout of your site and add tools that can be helpful to your users. In the next video, you'll learn how to give people access to the site so they can start taking advantage of what you're putting together. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one covering how to give users access.